You might have traveled to Rajasthan and seen a vast land covered with sand. Do you know what is that land called?
No, ma'am. Please tell us.
It is called a desert. A desert is a dry, barren, often sand or ice-covered, desolate and waterless land without any vegetation. There are two types of deserts in general. They are hot deserts and cold deserts. These are called deserts because there is shortage of moisture leading to absence of vegetation and human habitation. India has a hot desert in the western part of the country. It is called the Thar Desert. Hot desert is generally marked in yellow color on a map. These deserts are found near the Tropic of Cancer or the Tropic of Capricorn in the western parts of the continent. It is very hot during the day. Cold deserts are marked in white. These are found around the Antarctic, Greenland, and also in the high mountainous region. Temperatures are below freezing point for most of the year. Life is difficult for animals that live mainly along the coast. The Thar Desert lies in the western part of the Aravalli range of Rajasthan in India. It is also called the Thar Desert. It stretches from the Run of Kutch in Gujarat to the borders of Haryana. On its east is the Aravalli range. The Thar Desert is about 800 km long and 500 km wide. It is partly rocky and partly sandy. The desert region remains hot and dry throughout the year. During the summer, the days are very hot and dry. The nights are, however, cool because the sun cools down quickly. During the winter season, the days are warm but nights are very cold, so the range of temperature remains very wide. There is very little or no rainfall in the desert region. In some areas, like Jaisalmer, Bikaner, etc., there are no rains for years. Amazing fact! Most of the rivers of the desert region are ephemeral or short-lived. There is always shortage of water in desert areas, so there are very few trees, less vegetation in this region. Scattered bushes and thorny shrubs are found everywhere. Cactus, kikar, babool, and khair are the common trees in the desert. The desert vegetation has the following features. The trees have long roots which go deep into the soil in search of moisture. Some trees have thick barks which prevent loss of moisture. Small and waxy leaves help in preserving water. Some plants have leaves in the shape of thorns to prevent excessive loss of moisture. The desert has a large variety of wildlife, which includes the wild dog, tiger, chinkara, and the camel. The camel, however, is the main means of transport and is known as the ship of the desert. The camel is the only means of transport which people use to cross the desert. Camels have long legs and padded feet, which help them to walk in the sand. They can live without water for many days. There is soil erosion caused by the wind as the land is dry and there is absence of vegetation. This results in the formation of sand dunes which keep shifting and destroy cultivable land. At some places, oases are found. An oasis is a fertile place in a desert around a water body. A few settlements or small villages are clustered around this oasis. Dates and palms grow well here due to the availability of water. The Thar Desert is thinly populated and life is tough. Many people lead a nomadic life. They are called banjaras. Some of the people rear sheep and goats, while others grow crops. They do not have permanent homes. Some of these are blacksmiths who travel from place to place to sell their products. The desert dwellers of Rajasthan wear brightly colored clothes and make jewelry made of lac, glass and beads. They use camels for traveling. The Indira Gandhi Canal or Rajasthan Canal now brings water from the Bhakra Nangal Dam for this thirsty area. Crops like wheat, maize, jowar and pulses are grown here. Roads are now being built. The Indian desert has been an attraction for tourists. This region has its own history of bravery and honor. The important cities of this region are Jaipur, Jodhpur, Jaisalmer and Bikaner. Do you know? Jaipur is the capital of Rajasthan, which is also known as the Pink City. Let us summarize. The Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert lies in the western part of the Aravalli range of Rajasthan. The climate of the desert is harsh. There are sand dunes and thorny vegetation. The days are hot and dry, and nights are cold in the desert. Oases are the only green places in the desert. The camel is the only means of transport to cross vast sandy areas. The Indira Gandhi Canal has changed the life of the people in the desert region.